Guys, what's up? What's up, guys? Come on in. Come on in right here. Come on in, man. This your dude, your guy, Tim, with Tim's on Demand. Out in the studio again today. Just getting off of work. Just had some thoughts in my head. Just want to say, first of all, how you guys doing today? Hope all is well. All is well. Come on in. Listen, guys, today's subject we're going to talk about no rewards without risk. That's right, no rewards without risk. You know, a lot of times in our daily life, guys, you know, our hustle and bustle, 9 to 5, or whatever shift that you work, everybody wants to be successful, right? Everybody, including myself. I want to be successful at this YouTube thing. You know, I just started 4 months ago, right? 16 weeks. But there's no reward without the risk you got to take. Anything that's worth having is worth working hard and sacrificing for, guys. Give you a good example. I was listening to one of my favorite YouTubers, Richard Fain. And he was talking about finances. So shout out to Richard Fain. And just go ahead and subscribe to his channel on finances. And he was talking about how when he wasn't making a whole bunch of money, he made up in his mind mentally that he was gonna, if he was making, I think he said it was 40 or 30,000. I forgot how much it was. That he was going to take $100 to $150 out every paycheck and take a risk and invest it into stock market and so forth. And, you know, he's a multi-millionaire now. Very successful guy. Shout out to him. And, you know, you have to, guys. You have to take a risk on life. And yes, you are going to fail in life. But, you know, there's plenty of multi-millionaires and billionaires that told the story over and over again, but we seem to don't get it, that when you take risk in life, there's going to be failures. But you never know, if you got a fierce, you know, a fear mentality. A scarcity, that's the word I was looking for, mentality. You got to take risks, guys. If you want to be that nurse, you got to take a risk and study. If you want to be that doctor, you got to be a risk. If you want to be the financial advisor, you got to take the risk and study. You know, the Series 7. If you want to be an engineer, you got to take the risk, guys. You have to do what it takes a lot of times to be successful. And I'm just talking in general. This is anything in life. It's not just going to lay out on your hands. It's not going to do that. I'm just passing all these shops and so forth, giving a free advertisement. You got to take risks, guys, in whatever you want to do. Because we always say we want this and we want that and we want to partake in this and partake in that. And we all want success. But what risk are you taking, you know, to get to where you need to be at? I can't sit up here and say I want to be a doctor and never studied any medicine, never studied any biology. And never took any pre-exams, none of that, and did what it takes to sacrifice to be a doctor. There is no risk, no reward, without a risk. Anything that's worth having is worth working hard for. And you're going to have to sacrifice, guys, no matter what it is in life you're trying to do. And I'm just speaking in general. You got to come to grips and say, okay. And what I like to do a lot of times is I like to write out things for me. Even when I'm paying bills, I like to write it out. They don't have to be written in stone. So let's say, let me give you a good example. Let's say if I'm trying to accomplish different goals, right? And that doesn't work out, plan A doesn't work out, then you say, okay, well, let me see what I'm doing wrong and put B and C. It could be unlimited. You can go up to Z with your plans. Because things always change on a whim, right? So what I'm basically trying to tell you guys is you got to take risks a lot of times. You got to take risks, guys, in order to be successful. Got to take risks. And also, you want to surround yourself around positive thinking people as well. That's another thing that we don't talk about. You don't need to be around people that's going to doubt you and say, well, you can't do this and that because such and such tried it. And I've known people that tried it and they didn't make it and blah, blah, blah. There's nothing wrong with having them as a friend to hang around and partake in certain things. But when it comes down to business, you need to be around business-minded people. You got to take a risk, guys, and take a chance in life, right? And I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. But that's all I want to talk to you guys about, man. This traffic is 5 o'clock. Well, I guess it's not that bad. Gotta take the risk, guys. But anyway, if you have not, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button, hitting the notification button. That way you'll know when new content is being presented to you. Also share with like-minded people like yourself. And I want to thank you guys for listening to my commentary today. And I'll see you on the next one, okay? Tomorrow is hump day. It's Wednesday. And I have another subject matter for you, okay? And don't forget about my Love Thursday. You know Tim loves his Love Thursdays. I think I'm going to do that back in the studio again. I'm letting you guys see a view of Jacksonville. But anyway, man, I'm going to let you guys go, okay? And I'll see you guys on the next one. Uh-huh.